Hello guys, I'm Sunil and welcome to my channel Sunil for you. Today I'm gonna teach you about AWK command. So in earlier videos we have talked about the cut command and we have talked about the SED command and grep command. So AWK command is more powerful than all these command, and this is also a command line programming language itself, and which does not require any compilations, and we can use the variables, functions and all the things in AWK. So let's start with AWK. So as I said, AWK is a scripting language used for manipulating data and generating reports. Okay, the AWK command programming language requires no compiling and allows the users to use variable, numeric function, string function, and logical operator. AWK is abbreviated from the name of developer, that is Aho, Van Borger, and the Carnegie. So these are the developers on which name AWK is derived from. So what is the AWK operation? AWK operations are scan a file line by line, split each input line into fields, compare input line fields to pattern, perform actions on matched line. So by AWK, it will create the fields, and it will scan the file line by line and divide the fields into $1, $2, $3, $4, like this. Like first field will be $1 and second field will be $2, third field will be $3, and fourth will be $4. And we can pass the input file separator as well. Let's see any file having the comma separator or semicolon separator. So by default it will take the space as a delimiter, but we can define user defined delimiter as well. So let's talk about the syntax of AWK commands. AWK option, selection criteria, action, and all these things, remember that it will be in single quote. Okay, and then input file. This is the AWK command, and we can redirect AWK command to any output file. So we can mention here output file as well, right? Now the default behavior of AWK. By default, AWK prints every line of data from a specific field. Okay, so let's see. We have a student files. So what we can see here. Let's see the default of the AWK. I have student file already created. This is the content of student.txt. Now I'm gonna execute AWK print student.txt file. So it will print all the content same like cat. Okay, this is the default behavior of AWK. Next, and next is print the line which match the given pattern. Means I will give the pattern. I am giving the Sunil. Print if this line exists in student.txt. So it will match the pattern and print. Let's say, see, this is the serial number first. It print the Sunil only. It print only matched line. So Sunil is matched and it printed over there, right? Now next, split a line into fields. Okay, so let's see. This is the most useful. So here is a AWK. It will print first field and fourth field only. And by default delimiter is a space. It will consider space as a delimiter. Okay, so first field is serial number. Here this is the first field, this is the second field, this is the third field, and the name is the last field. So it print serial number first one and the fourth one is the name. Alright, let's see built-in variable in AWK. Use of nr built-in variable display line number. Okay, so there is a variable called nr which display you the line number. By using nr variable, we can display the line number. Let's see, AWK print NR and $0. See, it is giving the serial number 1 2 3 4 5 like this. Okay, another use of NR built-in variable, display line from third to 6, means from any line to any line we can give the range and we can print. Let's see, I want to print from line number 3 to line number 6 and print the value. Okay, and count it. So let's see what is the output. This is 3 4 and 5, right? From third to 5 I printed only. So I have given 6, but I have only 5 fields, so that's I have only 5 rows. That's why it printed only up to 5. If there is a sixth field as well, it will print the sixth one as well. Let's say to print, let's say how we can use the logics, use the functions in AWK. So there is one example of using the for loop command in AWK in command line itself. So it will print the square of the number from first to 6. Okay, it will go in loop. See, square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4, square of 3 is 9, square of 4 is 16, 5 is 25, 6 is 36. Okay, the syntax is AWK. Here we will use another keyword called begin, and we will use the for loop over here. We will talk in shell script about the for loop in details, but let's see for example over here what we can do from the AWK as well, and print the square of I, and the logic will be I into I. So we will talk in depth in our shell scripting session when we will use for loop, how the for loop works. So just for example I have given. So let's see, there is one more thing, we can specify the delimiter as well. Let's see the cat etc pass wt file. So how you will separate these files in the field, like in $1 $2. So here is no space, but these are separated with colon, right? So let's see how to do that. Okay, let's. So if I want to give if I want to see last 4 users, how you can do this? You can do by this command itself, right? So you can pipe it and you can use tell command, right? Tell hyphen and 4. So these are the last 4 users in your system. So like this kind of the operation you can perform. If you want to see the first 4 user, instead of tell you can use head command, head hyphen n 4. Like this you can see the users from any files, you can filter the things, right? So this was all about the AWK for basic. So for basic what we use in our day-to-day life, and this is enough for uh, our daily activity, but you can use AWK in depth of the programming kind of things as well, but we are talking about the basics of AWK over here. So we are not going to go in depth of this AWK, because this is a whole programming language itself. So these are the some kind of the operation which we can do in our day-to-day life, and it requires sometimes to filter out the things and create some kind of reports. So it's important on that kind of so on those way we can use this, right? So thanks for watching my videos. If you like this, like it and share to your friends and subscribe it for my new videos, and stay tuned for my new videos. Thanks for listening. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.